Hi guys, today I'm going to be doing a get ready with me. So we're starting off with no makeup, 0 to 100s, literally from the skincare to the finished look. But I wanted to kind of switch it up a little and just do I wanted to do a video kind of using all of my favorite products, kind of like my ride or die skincare and makeup and everything like that, that I feel like I could not live without and are definitely worth your money, whether we're talking about drugstore products, high-end products, you know, whatever we're talking about. I feel like it's not actually worth your money unless it's actually going to do something good for you. So that's kind of what we're going to be doing today. We're going to start off with some skincare goodness. So I'm going to be using the H2O Plus Beauty Aqua Defense Shielding Matcha Facial Essence as my toner. This is what I use every single day and I love it. I think I've already gone through 2 bottles of it because it's so good. And I did talk about this recently, but YOLO, so good. This is the SK2 RNA Power Eye Cream. Oh my god, this stuff is bomb. Like, I'm not gonna lie, this is not an affordable item at all, but I genuinely do think that it is worth your money because this eye cream is basically everything I could ask for and more, and I've tried 1,000,001 eye creams because it's kind of like my thing. I don't know, like I love trying eye creams for some reason, but this one particularly, it just has a very soft, lightweight texture, so it really like sinks into my skin, which makes it amazing for putting under makeup because the foundation and the concealer will, you know, lay on top of it nicely. But even further than that, I feel like it just does so much as far as anti-aging, like the skin's firmness, the tightness of the skin around the eye area, and just providing ample hydration. And honestly, I feel like it helps my dark circles as well. So a lot of good stuff going on in this eye cream. And yeah, so I just go ahead and apply that right underneath the eyes and around the eye area with my ring fingers, really, really gently patting it in. And honestly, you don't really need that much product to apply just because it does spread out pretty evenly. So that, in my head, in my reasoning, makes it even more worth your money because you're gonna get more use out of it. But anyways, the serum that I've been obsessed with is this guy right here, actually also from SK2. So this is the SK2 Genoptics Aura Essence, and oh my god, I have never used a serum like this one. I genuinely do try to, I guess, use like the most affordable options possible because it's helpful for me, it's helpful for you guys, it's helpful for like literally everybody involved. But I'm telling you guys, this is 100% worth the splurge because I have not tried something that's so effective at reducing dark spots ever in my life. Like, as soon as I started using this, my acne scarring started fading. It just started to give me more of like an even skin tone, a lot more clarity, and a lot more radiance and glow. Like, honest to god, I have never tried a serum like this one before, and it's a whole nother level right here, and it just leaves you looking glowy, looking dewy. The next product, I feel like I should just continue on with the skincare thing. I only have a few more, but this Boscia moisturizer has been my go-to lately. It's black, which is like kind of scary, I know, but it blends in, or yeah, when it like kind of, you know, when you rub it in, it's literally like clear. Isn't that crazy? It like literally blends in translucently. But I love this moisturizer because it really preps my skin for makeup well, and I feel like it just helps to, again, kind of give my skin some clarity and remove the toxins because of the charcoal. Did I even say what this was? This is the Boscia Revitalizing Black Hydration Gel, and it is bomb.com. Especially if you have oily skin like me, I feel like gels are definitely the way to go for moisturizers, so I love this stuff. Okay, whew, we're almost done with skincare. As far as sunscreen, gotta have sunscreen every single day. I live by that rule, so this is the one that I use. This is from Elta MD, and it's the UV Clear Broad Spectrum SPF 46. I got this from my dermatologist, but you can actually get it online on Amazon, so I'll link it down below for you guys. I'll link all of the products down below, honestly, because these are my favorites, and I hope that you guys like them too. Primer time, you already know though, L'Oreal Magic Lumi. Oh my god, this is like literally my favorite primer of all time right now, and I mean, obviously it is worth your money because it's very affordable, but it's bomb.com. So when those two are combined, like when it's already affordable plus it's actually bomb, like just go to the store right now. Just pause the video, go to the store right now and get it. Or better yet, just order online because you need this in your life. And while the primer's setting in, I always like to go in and do my brows. So I love the Benefit brow line, especially this one, the Precisely My Brow pencil. It's so bomb and honestly so long wearing. Like, I think they're waterproof. If not, they're water resistant because they are so long wearing, which to me makes them worth the splurge. I always go in and clean up the brows with the ABH concealer. This stuff is seriously ride or die. Like, I think I've been using this for 2 or 3 years straight for the brow bone cleanup area because it's just, it has the perfect texture to do so. And you already know though, my favorite brow gel of all time, definitely ride or die. This is Makeup Forever brow gel in the shade 00, which is just a clear shade, but this brow gel does something to my brows that no other brow gel has ever done in my life. It like really holds them up and they are set to go for the entire day. What is next? Foundation. Let's just take a wild guess. Let's just take a wild guess what foundation I'm gonna use. Okay, we see you. So yeah, Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless in the shade 228 Soft Tan. This is definitely my go-to and I feel like it is so worth the money because it is drugstore. I think it's maybe like $8 or so, 8 to 10, maybe 7. I don't know the exact price, but it is so bomb. I know I've talked about this foundation like literally 1,000,001 times, so you guys are probably sick of me talking about it, but I'll just do a little condensed version for all my new newbies out there that haven't seen my videos yet. I love this foundation so much because basically I love the finish of it. I love that it's pretty full coverage for me. I love that it's long lasting. I've never used such a long lasting foundation that wears so well throughout the day. It never looks cakey, it never looks creasy, it never looks too oily. Like, it's so bomb. Please believe me on this one. Okay, so we are gonna move to eyes now. You guys know the drill for me, and honestly, I don't feel like, how can I word this? I mean, there are definitely eye primers that I absolutely love, but because we all have concealers at home, I feel like that's a good way to save some money, is just using your concealer as your eye primer. So you could literally use any concealer you want as an eye primer and it will really do the job at like canceling out discoloration and also priming the eyes and getting it ready for shadows. So that's what I'm gonna be doing today, and like I said, you could literally use any foundation you want. I mean concealer. What did I just say? Foundation? I meant concealer. That way you don't have to, you know, be spending money on extra products and you can just use what you already have. But you do want to set that down with any sort of powder. You can use a face powder, you can use like a cream colored eyeshadow. It could literally be anything you want. But for the eyeshadow palette today, I'm going to be using my Charlotte Tilbury Dolce Vita palette. Oh my god, this stuff is amazing. So this is actually a look that I wear quite often, and I just wanted to recreate it. I wore it on, or I posted a picture with it on my Instagram like a while ago, maybe like a couple weeks, and so many people asked for a tutorial. So this is kind of gonna be that tutorial. It's kind of like a, I don't know, not a smoky eye, but it's like a warm, little bit smoky, little bit on the natural side, glam makeup look. So this is the palette that I'm going to be using. The first shade that I take is this guy right here, and I blend that into the crease, really focusing on the outer corner for this. And I always like to go back in and kind of blend that shade out with a transition shade. So this is a little palette of single shadows that I've created. It's just like a little, you know what I'm talking about, like little pans. But this is kind of a mixture between Makeup Geek and MAC shadows, although I'm gonna go for this Makeup Geek one called Peach Smoothie. I really recommend investing in some good transition shades, and Makeup Geek is actually really affordable and such good quality, so that is actually a really good brand to go with, and Peach Smoothie is the shade that I'm going to use, and I'm using that on a Sigma E40 brush. Then I like to go back in with this darker shade up here on the same brush, which is a Morphe M441, and just deepen up that outer V and into the crease a little bit more. Alrighty, and then for that inner part where we don't have any shadows yet, I take the lightest shade in the palette. So this is kind of like a pearly shade. So beautiful, you guys. And I just kind of lightly press that into the base of the lid. Then for the finishing touch, which is honestly to me what makes this palette so worth the money, is this shade down here, which is like a sparkly bronze shade. I take this shade on my finger. I do think you guys should apply this shade with your finger because you'll get a lot more color payoff, but I just take it and like dot it onto that inner part where we have that light shade on, and oh my god, Look how pretty that is. And to finish off the eyes, I'm just gonna add a little bit of gel liner. I'm not actually gonna do like a wing or anything, but I do like to add a little layer of gel liner just to kind of mask the lash band that we're gonna put on. That's a really, really, really good tip if you want to make your lashes look a little bit more seamless, you know what I mean? So this is my ride or die gel liner, the Sigma gel liner in the shade Wicked and the Sigma E6 brush. Oh my God. 150, 200% worth your money. What I love about this gel liner in particular is that it's so smooth to apply. It doesn't like snag anywhere. It just gives you such a beautiful, smooth black line, and it stays on forever and ever and ever. For lashes today, I'm using Koko Lashes Queen Bee, which I feel is a lash that really gets you a long way for a cheap price. I think these are like $6, around $6 or so, and they just look so beautiful to me. Like, I feel like they add a lot of oomph to every look. I feel like they are just everything. So that's what I'm using today, and you know, they're kind of like one of my favorite lashes of all time, no biggie. But the next step in the makeup process for me is gonna be concealer. So moving back to concealer, you guys have heard me talk about these recently, but oh my god, the Laura Mercier Candle Glow highlighter and concealer. I know this is not like the most affordable thing in the world, I know, but it's so worth the money. Like, I cannot stress that enough because it just sits so beautifully on the skin. It never cakes up, it never gets creasy, it's so beautiful and lightweight. And I'm just gonna press that into the skin with my Sigma 3D HC blender, which honestly this is so worth the money as well. This isn't like the most expensive blender out there. It's like $15 I believe, but it is so good. I don't know what it is about it. I mean, obviously the shape makes it really, really easy to get into all the little crevices on your face, but I feel like the actual sponge, for some reason, it doesn't like soak up as much product. I feel like it actually like presses the product into the skin even better than other sponges. We gotta add on some liquid highlighter. You guys know me. I love my liquid highlighter, and honestly, these are an investment. I'm gonna put that out there, but you get tons of product, and I feel like there's nothing else that compares when it comes to liquid highlighters. So this is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector Liquid in the shade Prosecco Pop. Really, really, really love the formula of these liquid highlighters because it's just so beautiful. It looks like a legit glow from within. So I like to take that on the butt of my little blender and just apply that to the tops of the cheekbones. We're gonna set all of that down, and honestly, this is one of my favorite powders of all time, and it is, I almost forgot what I was even talking about, but it's the Dermablend Professional Loose Setting Powder, and I'm telling you guys, I honestly do like this one more than the Laura Mercier one, just because I feel like, one, it is a little bit more affordable, but also I feel like it actually stays a lot longer for some reason. Like, it actually sets my makeup better than the Laura Mercier one. Okay, next product is definitely worth the money because it's like $5. So this is the NYX blush in the shade Taupe. This is what I've been using to contour lately, and I've been really, really, really loving it. So yeah, I'm pretty much just gonna apply that right to the cheekbones, and then pretty much anywhere else I like to contour, like on the nose, a little bit on the temples, just to really slim down the face. And then for the bronzer, I'm going to be using one of my all-time favorite ride or die products. This is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, and it is so good. So good, my friends. So I'm just applying that with a Morphe R2 and really focusing on the outer third of the face to create kind of like a sun-kissed feel. Then to finish off the eyes, I'm just going to add on the same exact shades that we used on the top minus the gold and the lighter shade. So basically just those two darker shades from the Charlotte Tilbury palette. Then I'm so excited for this part. Time to line up the waterline with my favorite matte gel pencil from M Cosmetics. Now this pencil is everything to me, and it's so worth the money because it's better than a lot of pencils that are way more expensive, like Marc Jacobs, NARS, like stuff like that. This is 110% better, honestly more than 110. I don't know, I'm just making these numbers up honestly, but 250% better than a lot of the higher end pencils that I've tried because it's so black, so long wearing. Like, I've never seen a liner this long wearing before, and it just stays put. Love me a good black liner. And then I'm just gonna go in and add on a quick little coat to the bottom lashes with Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. You guys have heard me talk about this a million and one times because, you know, you already know it's one of my favorite mascaras because it gives a lot of volume, gives a lot of definition, and that's really what I look for mascara. Time for some highlighter. Y'all know I'm really about to get excited. Like, if you thought I was excited throughout this whole video, y'all know I'm gonna get excited right now. So, oh my god, there are so many highlighters that I feel are worth the money. I don't know if I'm just biased because I love highlighting and I love, you know, to glow, but there are so many, so I had trouble picking which one to use for this video, but the one that I think I'm gonna use for today is so good. It's this one right here. So this is the Ofra Cosmetics Rodeo Drive Highlighter. I have been obsessed with this for so long now, and I think it's definitely one of my all-time favorite highlighters, me and Yesenia's as well. So this is what it looks like. It is so buttery, so pigmented, like out of this world. So I'm just gonna apply that right to the tops of the cheekbones and then pretty much everywhere I can so that I can look like a freaking glowing goddess. Then to really make that highlighter pop, because I'm extra AF, I also take the Artist Couture Diamond Glow Powder in Koko Bling, and I will put this right onto the tops of every point that I just highlighted. So really on just like the very tip of the nose, very tip of the cheekbone, stuff like that. Alrighty, next up is blush, and honestly for blush, there are a lot of blush formulas again that I like, but for me, I feel like MAC is actually my favorite blush formula of all time. I don't know what it is about it. It may just be that I'm like nostalgic about it, because when I was first getting into makeup, I was like, oh my god, MAC is like the best company ever, it's the best brand ever. I literally knew nothing about makeup whatsoever, and I was just like, oh my god, yes, MAC, yes. But no, I do really like MAC's blush formula because I don't like a super pigmented blush. That's just not for me because I can be a little heavy-handed, so I don't want to look like a clown. And because MAC's formula has just the right amount of pigmentation, I feel like it's the easiest for me to work with. So this guy is MAC's blush in the shade Blush Baby, and I'm just going to apply this right onto the apples of the cheek with the Morphe M530 and then blend backwards a little bit. And last but not least, lip liner. Again, I love MAC's lip liners. I do think that they are worth the money, and you guys know I love Charlotte Tilbury liners, but those are a little bit more expensive than these, and I still feel like these are good. They don't have a similar formula. The Charlotte Tilbury are a lot more long-lasting, a lot creamier, a lot more like waterproof, I would say, but these, I really like them. I don't know, I feel like they're worth the money, even if it's just if you just love makeup and you're like, I just want to collect some. For me, I love MAC lip liners and lipsticks especially, and I don't remember if I mentioned this, but this one is the shade Hoover. Alrighty, and then for our lip color, honestly there are again just so many lipsticks, liquid lipsticks, lip glosses, you know, there's so many lip formulas, lip brands, lip colors that I think are worth the money, especially coming from me. I'm like a lipstick hoarder over here, but today I'm going to be using one of my all-time favorites. This is M Cosmetics Infinite Lip Cloud in the shade French Nude. Now these aren't super expensive, to be honest. They're actually pretty affordable in my opinion, and they're such good quality. They just glide onto the lips. They're very lightweight feeling. They don't ever feel dry or, you know, crusty or anything like that, and this particular shade is my favorite because it's such a beautiful nude. And then to set all of this down, I'm going to be going in with the Milani Make It Last setting spray. So worth your money because honestly it's so affordable, and it really will make your makeup last for hours and hours and hours on end and just keep it looking flawless. And this is the finished look using all the products that I love with all of my heart. If you can't tell already, I was literally so excited throughout this entire video. Like, I feel like I was just screaming at you guys the entire time because I was that excited. But these genuinely are the products that I would highly recommend to you guys. Just honestly to anybody I know, friends, family, like these are the products that are bomb to me and that really do work well. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. I do have a little giveaway for you guys of one of my favorite products ever, or I guess you could say it's a favorite line ever. So this is the, let me try to open this. This is the M Cosmetics Illustrative Eyeliner Set. You guys know I'm obsessed with the matte gel pencil, but you are gonna get the two other liners as well. So this is the felt tip and then the brush tip, and I have 3 of these to give you guys. Let me show y'all. So yeah, I have 3 sets of these guys, and all you have to do to enter is subscribe to my channel, and then what should our question of the day be? I don't know, I can't think of a question today, so maybe just subscribe to this channel that you're watching this video on, and then also subscribe to my vlog channel, which is just Roxette Arisa Vlogs, and maybe you guys would like to see more of me or something. But once you're done with that, just comment down below saying you're done, and you'll be entered to win! So hope you guys are excited, because I'm so freaking excited for you guys to try this pencil, or these pencils out, or these liners I should say. Oh my god, these liners out. But this one, best liner in the world, like genuinely best thing I've ever tried in my life. So that is going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Give it a thumbs up if you did like it, and I will list all the product details down below if you want to check anything out. Remember, you are beautiful inside and out. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you next time.